Why is it impossible to make friends nowadays?
Nobody trusts anymore.
But what makes it so hard to trust people?
It's hard to trust people because you don't know if they have an ulterior motive.
Everyone's
if they're being authentically themselves.
But if everyone thinks the world's out to get them, wouldn't it be better to give people the benefit of the doubt? Wouldn't that fix it?
People who assume everybody's a good person get hurt the worst.
I thought people who assumed that were extroverts. Well, how would they get hurt the worst if they don't have bad intentions for people?
Because bad people seem to be able to spot them a mile away. Bad people probably don't even know they're bad people, but they see a good person as a weak person.
So bad people think it's weak that other people care about them? Who would have that type of mentality?
Bad people think that when you care about something or somebody, that makes you weak, and they'll try to do whatever they can to extrapolate on that.
Okay, but you can't have a bad attitude about strangers just because someone hurt you one time. They're in their own
head.
How
can you blame people for being hurt over and over and over again, and now they go back outside and they're supposed to see all of a sudden expect the world to change?
I will admit, people have gotten a lot worse since 2020. Maybe the world was always like this and nobody ever noticed.
What happened? Well, the world didn't used to be like this. Nobody really knows what happened to people, but after everyone had to stay inside for a few years, it's like people just lost their minds.
So what if people I know want to make friends, but they're tired of getting hurt? How do you separate between who has an ulterior motive and who doesn't?
Love the ones that are close to you, and there are good people out there.
Then
but
there's hope.
Unfortunately, people, you just can't trust everybody nowadays.
Wow, that
it
sucks.
But at the same time, that's just what it is.
I hate
you have
everyone.
to protect yourself, grow, and heal all at the same time. It's a lot of energy.
Wow, now that you've opened up to me, I can tell that you're weak. Now that I know you care about me, I'm gonna abuse you.
You're the bad person.
Now that you gave me your valuable time, I'm gonna say hurtful things to you. I'm gonna compare myself
You're the bad person.
I'm gonna say horrible things behind your back and then smile in your face, but then also tear you down while I talk
You're
to you.
You're the bad person.
Pretty cool intro for the video, right? So let's talk about it. Having no friends suck. Now, you can try to cope, lie, and be like, hey, you know, I enjoy my own loyalty, my own time. That is true for some people, but for all people, majority of people, having no friends suck. It really does. People always trying to hit you with the just enjoy your own company. Like, man, if only it was that simple. Have you ever listened to a song that slaps and you want to send it to somebody, then you realize you have no one to send it to? Or you're watching a show and a crazy scene happens and you look over to reach to it. No one. I mean, no one. You're just talking to a wall. It's like, dang. Who am I sure to share this to? No one. And don't get me started on people who say, just go out and make friends. Like, me personally, if I thought of that, you know, it'd be so much simpler, but it's not. It's not that simple. Making friends as an adult, it's like trying to join a group chat that's been going on for 10 years. Everyone already has their people, their inside jokes, the reminder when, hey, let's go out. Even my own birthday, no one showed up. I had a birthday not that long ago, and nobody showed up. And it sucks, and it's a weird feeling. So I understand how, you know, having no friends can really be a drain on your mental health. And let's not ignore the role of social media in all this. You open Instagram, and it's just people out with their day ones doing cute little things, selfies, matching fits, beach chips, brunches, and you're just sitting there with a hoodie on, eating cold leftovers, trying not to cry. Social media got everybody pretending they're the main character with full support cast while you're just sitting at home playing video games like an NPC. And you know, I'm just sick of it. It makes you feel like you're the only one going through this. Like everyone else is booked and busy and you're just buffering. Like, you ever try to reach out and it's just dry? You send a message trying to be nice, trying to reconnect, and they hit you back with the driest LOL or the weak haha true. Like, bro, say you don't care and go. Or worse, you open up, you try to be real, vulnerable, even when the people just ghost, crickets, like, cool, now I feel stupid and lonely, thanks. People get short attention spans, even shorter empathy these days. Everyone's too busy protecting their peace, but nobody wants to hang out and chill. But here's the hardest part, the parts that hit you the most. It starts messing with your head. You start thinking, am I weird? Am I boring? Am not likable? Or you probably think people are just sick of you. And it's really sucks. But the loneliness that's creeping, it's real. You feel it in your chest. You feel it in your head. You start making up fake scenarios. You're saying you have no friends, no positivity. And it really does suck, guys. Like, my life growing up as a kid, it was really hard to make friends. I was always the quiet type. You know, like the strong son type from The Sopranos. That's really funny, am I right? But yeah, as a kid, really trying to make friends really did suck. Like in school, I remember this one time when I met this one kid. We were best friends, just thinking along, cool, and I thought he was my good friend until one time I was sitting at the lunch table, and he kicked me out the cool kids, the cool kids thing, right? It was really fun, like the cool kids. So I was really sad about it, and I just sat with our friend group. And so far, they like, oh, this guy's cool, and start getting invited to things. So I guess not all people are like that, but some. So it really like depends on who you choose. Now making friends like as you get older, like you're an adult, that really takes a turn. A lot of people are always working, they're always busy, or hang out with their girlfriend as a priority, or just simply not taking the time to really like get to know you. And I get it. Like you work 40 hours a week, you got school, homework, and your schedules never match. You're free on weekends, people are busy, and it just really does suck. Like it really, really does suck. Another thing I'm gonna mention about and talk about at least, which is nobody really talks about a lot, is like toxic friends, because a lot of people don't talk about it a lot, but like toxic people, especially friends, are really, really bad, and it can ruin your mental health. Like, there's always one side story, always like who did this, who did that. But the problem is people don't drop these people because they're really lonely, and that really does suck. And they take advantage, especially the one guy who, like, you need something, they're never there. But when they need something, you're always there, getting rides, free drinks. It's like being a convenience for them. Friendships are supposed to be like a two-way street, not a dead end where only gives who. So what do you do now since you have no friends? You just cope. You get used to solo plans, you eat alone, you stop reaching out, and you learn to be your own hyper person. And you start talking to yourself more. And low-key, I'm not gonna lie, these conversations be fire sometimes. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. But it's still heavy. It's not like you need people every second. That's what I'm saying. But having nobody to call when, like, life's tough, that can get really dark. Like, humans are they're wired for connection. That's not weakness. So, yeah, being a grown man with no friends, that sucks. It's not just lonely, it makes you feel invisible. Like, you're just not floating through life or having everything settled. But if you're watching this and you feel like that, you're not the only one. I feel it too. I see it. And that really does suck. But keep your head up. Sometimes there's people who do that, there's people who don't. Anyways, that is the rant. Hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you do, drop a comment if you relate. And if you don't like it, I guess drop a dislike. Whatever. But thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate every single one of you. And hope you guys have a great day and have a good time. Goodbye.